Hi there, my name is Sean Kelly. I'm a Toronto-based musician, and I've recently authored a book called Metal on Ice, Tales from Canada's Hard Rock and Heavy Metal Heroes. My friends at Coalition Music and I have decided to put together a project around the book featuring 6 of the artists featured in the book. Lee Aaron, Brian Vollmer from Helix, Carl Dixon from Coney Hatch, Russ Dwarf from Dwarfs, Nick Walsh from Slik Toxik, and Darby Mills from Headpins are going to be here on September 22nd, 2013, and we want you to be a part of it. You can pledge for the opportunity to be in studio with us as we're recording the album, and also sit in on an interview session with Christopher Ward from Much Music, former Much Music VJ, current hit songwriter. We're going to be talking about the stories that made the songs and hear about the songs that created so many memories for so many of us. On October 26th, there's going to be a live concert at the Phoenix Concert Hall in Toronto. And you have an opportunity to pledge on some VIP packages that will see you having cocktails with the band, hanging out backstage for sound checks, and ultimately coming to the show. There's signed Sennheiser microphones used by the artists up for grabs, signed Kramer guitars, drum skins, signed copies of the book, signed copies of the EP. But the most important thing is we need you to help make this part of Canadian music history. It's my contention that a lot of these artists didn't get their due in terms of the history books, but really they played a huge part in creating the tapestry that we know as the Canadian music industry's history. Help us show that heavy metal belongs up there in the history books. Show your support, make a pledge, rock on. Thank you. If we want to get this Metal on Ice album made, and we want to get this live show together, we're going to have to get these rock and roll and heavy metal heroes on board. My first call is to Brian Vollmer from Helix.
Hello, Wayne Manor, fighting crime in Gotham City. Can I help you?
Hey, Brian. Yeah, Sean Kelly.
Oh, Sean. Geez, just wait a second. Yeah, can I help you, buddy?
Listen, man, you know that book Metal on Ice I interviewed you for? Well, we're going to be doing an album to go with it. We want to record one of your biggest hits and bring you down to Toronto, bring some fans in to check it out. And on top of that, we want to put on a live show. You know I'm a big fan, Brian, and to be honest, you're my first call on this, so I hope you're in. What do you say?
Well, you can count me in.
Cool. Thanks, man. Bye-bye.
All right. Don't be square. I'll see you around, Sean. Bye.
All right. We've got Vollmer from Helix in. Let's phone my buddy Carl Dixon from Coney Hatch.
Hello.
Yo, Carl. How's it going, man? Sean Kelly.
Hey, Sean.
Listen, you know that book Metal on Ice I interviewed you for? Well, we're putting an album together to go with it, and we're putting on a live show. Carl, listen, man, you know I'm a huge fan. I need you here. In fact, you're my first call, so it's absolutely crucial you're involved. What do you say?
Metal on Ice. Sounds brilliant. I'm in.
Thanks, brother. Dixon's in. Right on, man. So far I've got Brian Vollmer from Helix, and we've got Carl Dixon from Coney Hatch. I'm going to go for Russ Dwarf Graham from the Killer Dwarfs.
Sean?
Listen, you know the Metal on Ice book that I interviewed you for? Well, we're doing an accompanying album and a live show to go with it. I need you in on this, brother. In fact, listen, man, you're my first call. What do you say?
I'm in.
Russ is in. So I have 3 artists on board so far, but anybody who knows anything about Canadian hard rock and heavy metal knows it's not just about dudes, it's about the dudettes too. So I've got to get some of Canada's best female vocalists on board as well. I'm going to start with huge influence on me as a musician, Miss Lee Aaron.
Hello?
Lee, hey, how's it going? It's Sean Kelly.
Oh, hi, Sean.
Yeah, I interviewed you for the Metal on Ice book. Listen, Lee, you know I'm a huge fan. I need a favor. I really want you to come and be a part of the Metal on Ice album we're recording to go along with the book, and also have you take part in a live show. I'm a massive fan, and you know, to be honest, you're my first call. I needed to have you on board with this. So, what do you say?
Sure, yeah. Sure, count me in. Yeah. Okay, bye.
Lee's in.
Hey, honey, who was that?
Oh, just that prank caller again.
All right, having one Canadian female hard rock vocal legend on the Metal on Ice album is killer, but getting another one would even be killerer. So, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna try and phone up Darby Mills from Headpins and see if we can't get her on the rock and roll train here.
Hello.
Hey Darby, it's Sean Kelly. How are you? Yeah, I interviewed you for the Metal on Ice book.
Hey, Sean, how are you?
Yeah, so we are doing an album to go along with the book, and I'd love to have you involved in that, bring you to Toronto, and also have you involved in a live concert experience we're putting on.
I want to be there. I want to be there, for sure. I'm in. Count me in. All right. Party, right? Party at your place? All right.
Awesome. Darby, you know I'm a huge fan, and, you know, you were my first call. I had to get you in on this, so it's absolutely incredible you're on board. Right on.
See you then. Bye. Party! Woo! Way to go, Sean. Way to go.
All right, so we have 5 Canadian hard rock and heavy metal legends lined up for the Metal on Ice project. But there's still one more call I want to make. I want to call Nick Walsh from the band Slik Toxik. Even though Slik was putting out records in the early 90s, I know Nick is a huge fan of the bands of the 80s, and I want to see if he'd be willing to sing on a classic kick-axe track.
Take 3. Hello?
Nick, bro, how's it going, man? Sean Kelly. So, Nick, I'm wondering if you'd be willing to sing on a companion album project that I'm doing for the Metal on Ice book I interviewed you for. And what I want you to do is to sing on a track by Kick-Axe, you know? I've got Victor Langen's gonna play bass on it. It's gonna be hot. What do you say?
Count me in!
Awesome, dude. And there's also a live component, too. We're gonna put on a live show. How do you feel about that?
Count me in!
Rockin', bro. I knew you'd be into it. You know, I'm such a huge fan of yours, and I gotta be honest, man, you're the first guy I called about this. I really needed you on board. Awesome, man. Thank you. Later.